Hi, this is from last week. I was crossing the road and I saw a car that was incorrectly parked. So my first reaction was like, what an idiot. This person not only put their vehicle at risk of getting nicked, but they also put pedestrians at risk. Apparently, having a number plate with King written on it wasn't much helpful. But then I started to think, should I be calling this person an idiot or stupid? And what's the difference between idiot and stupid? So I started searching on the internet to find out about the difference between these two terms. Of course, I did find something about it, but I also found something else. I found an interesting article on stupidity. Oh, by the way, did you watch a movie called Idiocracy? It's a sci-fi comedy, but I would say more comedy, less sci-fi.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2?
Thank you.
There are so many living examples around us who match many characters from this movie. It's fun. You should go and watch it sometime. Now about that interesting article. This article was written by Carlo M. Cipolla in 1976, and it was called The Basic Laws of Stupidity. I thought, oh, that looks funny. And I had a good laugh just by reading the title. This article talks about 5 fundamental laws of stupidity. The first law says that everyone underestimates the number of stupid people in circulation. So at first this sounds like a highly generalized statement, but if we look around, it would seem to be pretty correct. Then we have the second law, and that says being stupid is independent of other characteristics of that person. And what it means is that it doesn't matter whether you are entry-level employee or senior manager, CEO, politician, entrepreneur, doctor, engineer. It doesn't matter who you are, what your profession is. These things do not have any bearing whatsoever on someone being stupid. And it feels like, wow, this is outrageous. But then you will agree that we all have seen lots of such people in our lives. So the third law makes it more clear. And it says that there are people who with their unlikely actions not only cause harm to other people, but also to themselves. Cipolla explains this with a classic 2x2 matrix. On the vertical axis, we have people causing benefit to others or losses to others. And on the horizontal axis, we have people causing benefit to themselves or losses to themselves. In the top right corner, it has people who benefit others while benefiting themselves. And this benefit is fair for all. They are the intelligent ones. The bottom right is people who benefit themselves by causing losses to others, and they are labeled as bandits. The top left has people who cause losses to themselves while benefiting others. They are helpless and naive people. And finally, on the bottom left, we have people who cause losses to others, and while doing that, they don't get any benefit for themselves. It's a lose-lose situation for everyone. And that is the zone of stupidity. And that's where the fourth law makes more sense, which is non-stupid people always underestimate the harmful potential of stupid people. Most of us want to give them the benefit of doubt because they incur losses. But we tend to forget that They also cause damage or losses to others, and as a result, we often confuse stupidity for helplessness. Now, there is a fifth law, and it is that a stupid person is the most dangerous person, more dangerous than bandits. It makes sense because if someone is in the bandit category, we can easily anticipate what they might do. You know they are bandits, and you know they can harm you for their own gains. So the defensive strategy becomes clear. But with stupid people, it is different. The problem is that even they don't know what they are doing most of the times. So it makes them completely unpredictable and therefore more dangerous. As Cipolla mentions that there are two types of bandits. Some have overtone of intelligence and others have overtone of stupidity. So the ones with an overtone of intelligence almost appear like intelligent people. But their actions are often win-lose. And this is where inequality starts to build. We think they are doing the right thing, but they are not. So beware of bandits with overtones of intelligence. So when I read these laws at first, I thought they were hilarious. I mean, come on, it wasn't published as some scientific study. But if you think it through, you will see that they are nothing less. So although I laughed at first, I started to think. And one of the questions that came to my mind was, how do you protect yourself from human stupidity? You see, intelligence is much broader than a single general ability. But we confuse individual talent with intelligence. So when bandits with overtones of intelligence start to overpower, we mistake them for intelligent people. And at the same time, we feel inadequate. We begin to feel like imposters. So a lot of people feel helpless due to that, which is totally not helpful. Intelligence and stupidity are not opposite of one another. It depends on how what you do affects yourself and others. And beyond labeling people, it is vital to understand the risks. When we are not careful with our actions or words, we can all behave stupidly. If we do not develop the ability to think for ourselves, we don't introspect. If we don't introspect regularly, we can become victims of stupidity. Ignorance, overconfidence, lack of control, distractions, all of these contribute to making us more stupid. And if that happens, technology and AI will be the least of our problems. Laws of stupidity. Laugh as much as you want, but think.